Back at y'all with another one. For a couple of people to get up in here. Better rock out. We'll be able to rock out. Sensei, Midwest Accountability, Corvette Girl, yo. Noah, Blake, what's popping? Thick Brown Line, yo, Big Jacks, Ghost Rider. Hey, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I appreciate that. Hope everybody's having a safe Labor Day weekend. Yo, Byron, yo, what's up, Sean? Miguel, Hag, Ben Johnson, what's up? Ricky Miller. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, brother. Midwest Accountability, Sci-Fi, Essential, yo. Happy birthday, Brown Sugar. Today our birthday. Happy birthday, sis. That's what's up. God is good. God is good all the time. Ricky, you definitely be having the people salty. Appreciate that, Ruben. WHD Trucking. Say, yo, bro, you got to be the best dressed auditor out there, perhaps, to your work. Man, I appreciate that, man. I be trying, man. I be trying. Appreciate that, Alex. Harold Conway say, any update on the ex-chief? He had court. His last court date was just the 29th. I think that was Friday. Talk to my lawyers this coming Tuesday, Wednesday, and state's attorneys to see what's going on with that. So you guys definitely stay in tune for that. What's up, Pete Camera Magic? Pete Camera in the house. Rich, man, shout out to the UK. Wavy, yo. Man, coming to Baltimore. We're definitely gonna do Baltimore, Ricky. I'm definitely doing Baltimore, man. Appreciate that, little monkey. Chicago Heights. Any updates on Chicago Heights? Not as of late. We've still been waiting for the chief of police to give us a ring back from Chicago Heights. You know how we do. We try to give them a few more times. I understand too, Hag, but we try to give them time to, investigate or whatever they're gonna do to get back to us. But we're not gonna give them all day. So just gonna give them a little while longer, then we'll be right back out there. I appreciate that, Carlos, man. Appreciate that, Justin. Man, I love you guys, man. Hey, Mitchell, say you ever think about Attorney Shield? Never really. I've been trying to look into it a little bit more. Uh, Definitely want to do a little bit more research on it, man. But it's always, everything's always an option, man. So definitely so. Today is Brown Sugar birthday. Glenn, one of our TTA family members, one of our sisters, man. Today is her birthday. We're gonna bust the phone lines open. Let's get it. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name's Steve. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Oh man, shout out to Texas. How you feeling today?
I'm doing all right for an old man. I just wanted to call, James, and let you know, man, I enjoy your videos. I appreciate what you do. I've been watching you since you started, and I just love you, man.
Man, I love you too, man. I appreciate you being here, brother. I really do.
Yep, they need more like you. You have a very good approach to what you do. You're knowledgeable. You don't get too irate. Everybody's going to lose their cool every now and then. But hey, that makes us human,
Oh, absolutely.
But you do maintain a good demeanor, and you handle yourself very professionally.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, brother. I really do, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I saw the number. I said, man, sometimes you just feel compelled to let people know how you feel. And
yeah.
That's
Yeah, we all human, man. We all get to that point, but we try to keep it to a minimum, man, and hopefully moving forward, man, But I mean, like I say, everybody get to that point, man. But we'll stay focused though.
Yep, I'm really I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I haven't been home to my house in almost 4 years. My mother's fixing to be 92, and she fell a few years ago and messed her up, so I'm at her house taking care of her.
Oh man, so that's beautiful.
I'm kind of trapped like a rat. But so YouTube is my main outlet,
Oh yeah, well it's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to moms too, man. I hope she feels and get better. And man, like I say, man, I love you guys, man. Real talk, man. God is good, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. You have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you talking with me.
Man, for sure. You too.
All right.
All right.
Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Carmine, Litigation, Albuquerque. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing pretty good. Shout out to Albuquerque. How you feeling today?
Yeah, we good. All good in the hood. I was gonna ask you. We had a conversation a couple of times, and remember how I was telling you on your video where I think it was the sergeant says that new act. It's not even a new act. It just got they just kind of like revised it for 2024, but it came out in actually it came out after 9/11. That was the whole point. And it didn't give them the right to ID you. I hope you're doing something with that, because if he really didn't know and he's that ignorant, he's throwing that law around. And ignorant is no reason of the law. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't know the law, you can't be doing that, enforcing. You actually ID'd, so that's kind of a lawsuit right there, man. I hope you're doing something with that.
Oh man, you already know, man. Since that video, we published that video last week. Since then, I've seen a lot of you guys, the TTA family and myself, has done extensive research on the Safety Act, and like I told you, that's what I was saying in terms of chess, because when as you can see, even that day, I was telling the sergeant, like, I didn't know for sure. The reason why I say that, a lot of people were saying, well, come on, TTA, you should know there's no law that supersedes the Constitution. Well, and we also know that they create ordinances and rules and policies and laws all the time that supersede the Constitution. Yeah. So I wasn't for certain if this was a new one. But now that I've researched it, I see that he did misrepresent the law in order to violate our rights today. That's why I was thinking ahead of time, and I made sure I told him, if so, then I am doing this under duress. And that's all you would need in order to suffice.
Yep, that's 100% right. I was hoping that you would remember our conversation because we had just remember you were saying, "Oh, you guys don't know what the video that's coming out," and that was because of the chief. Nobody knew what the chief did to you, but that's when we had talked. I had called you on your other phone, and we talked about it. And I said, "Are you didn't tell me?" You said, "No, you just got to kind of wait for the video. I don't want to tell anybody right now." And I said, "Oh, well, if it has something to do with that revise of the Safety Act, because they also got one of my other friends with that. They made him ID too with the same thing, so they're trying to use that all over. They're trying to act like they don't know, but they do know because it's written in there, and there ain't much change except for there's not a lot that changed, but the main thing that changes is for them." Basically, like, I don't know if you want to call them immigrants or whatever, but how to explain it? You just got to read about it and see, you know what I mean? Because it's just the ID for just in case they're doing terrorist acts.
Right.
That's all it is,
Right. Now, yeah, I know. I mean, at first, like I said, and then, like doing these, like, when you're doing an audit, you got to be able to, like, especially that situation was a perfect example. You got to be able to know what type of energy you're up against. So as you can tell, soon as those cops came in, they was putting on gloves right away. So it seemed to me that they was looking for a reason to go hands on. So safety is the number one thing, right? You always want to make sure you're safe. And so you got to be able to pick the energy to know, like I say, sometimes this is poker, but it's always chess. You got to be 3 steps ahead, and you got to understand about showing your hand. So I can tell that they was just ready to pounce on me, man. So, they're definitely, you already know, man, it's not going to go away. We're going to keep following up with that. It's going to be complaints. We're not just going to let that slide because obviously we were violated. So you definitely be seeing more of that for sure.
Oh, that's checkmate. Checkmate. They're done. They're done.
For sure, man. Yeah. So, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you watched when I went to the police department? When I conveyed it to the secretary, obviously she went back and told the detective that was part of command why I was there. So I believe that he didn't come down knowing that the sergeant had lied about the Safety Act, because all of a sudden he was ready to book out. He didn't even come meet with us like he promised to do. So yeah, so it's a wrap for that sergeant, man.
Oh, it's a wrap. He's done. You should just tell him from the top. From the top.
That's right.
But hell yeah, the number one in audits, TTA family.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. Thanks a lot for being here, man.
Oh, day oneer. Now, when are you gonna come this way?
Man, I'm supposed to have been trying to get back on the road. I was trying to get out there just like at the end of August, man. A lot of stuff is coming up. We got this, the real huge case right now where it's kind of putting me in a compromising position. But we definitely come to Albuquerque, man. You know what I mean? We definitely finna start really venturing out, man, trying to get different states involved, man, because like I say, it's a huge problem everywhere. But New Mexico is on the to-do list. You can rest assured that, brother.
Definitely. Well, when you come here, let me know. I'll show you all the good spots. I got a spot, like I said, ain't nobody touched it. Like, not even James Freeman touched it. He kind of wanted to, but I mean, I saving it. I want to save it, man.
Okay, I got you, man. I'll definitely save your number, man, and lock you in. When I get out that way, I hit you up, brother.
You hit me up, and God bless, and you have a beautiful weekend. Memorial weekend tomorrow, so definitely tell the ones you love that you love them.
You're right, brother, and keep putting God first, man, because he got the last say so, brother.
Definitely, I Bible study with great glory, my friend.
Oh yeah, man, it's beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'm gonna let everyone else get in where they fit in because I'm sure they got a mouthful. But you know who it be, Carmine, aka Slick Rick, the mouth of the South, got down right all the way down.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
See ya.
Yep. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
See ya.
TTA fam.
What's good, family?
What's good with it, Bill?
Man, trying to keep it steady, man. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. So listen, man, I got a question, man. So look, I just tuned into your channel probably about 6 months ago. So I just want to know, bro, like how you get the courage, bro, to like stand up against them, bro. Like me and my wife be watching you, and bro, like how you be doing that when you go to the police stations and how you be doing that, bro? Like I mean, I know what you do. You know your law, but like where you get that courage from, bro?
Well, that's a great question, man. And to be perfectly honest with you, I get it all from God, brother. I
Nah, for
pray,
sure.
I pray, I ask God to just lead me. As long as I allow Him to lead me, I know that I can conquer all obstacles, and especially when it comes to this auditing thing, because it is a dangerous job,
Yeah, it
But
is.
I feel like, I feel like I'm ready, man. My theme song, man. When everybody get a chance, I want everybody to go listen to Yolanda Adams. I'm gonna be ready, and then that song kind of spells it out, man. Like I'm ready, man. God picked me for the mission, so
Yeah, for
that's
sure,
why
for
I'm
sure.
fearless, man. When I do it, so let's get it. We locked in for the long run, brother.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. And then one more question too, man. So like, how long you been studying? So the law. How long you been studying that?
Oh man, for years, man, for years, I always been like thirsty for the law, man, trying to reach a higher platform in terms of law, our constitutional rights. Always been thirsty for that, man. And so even before getting into the auditing thing, I used to do a lot of stuff on the side in terms of paralegal work. I'm not didn't go to school to graduate from law, but I always like to self-educate myself, man, because what we've been taught, obviously my own personal opinion with the public school system and everything is not all the way right. It's not always 100% right. They don't tell us a lot. So it's good to do your own due diligence and research things. So I've been locked in with this law stuff for years though, brother.
Yeah, I could tell, man. Like I said, man, my wife, we started watching you like 6 months ago, and I'm just like, cause I didn't watch other people, pop up on YouTube with the going around and do it, but I'm just like with you. I'm like, bro, you be on point, man. Like, and I just want to give you your flowers, man. Like, cause like I never been into the law thing, but now me want to go get a phone and go to the police station. But I said, man, nah, I know I ain't like TTA, man. Hey, but I do want to give you your flowers, my brother. Let you know, man, keep doing what you're doing. You got people. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm watching you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
I appreciate that, brother, and thanks a lot for being here.
Man, for sure, man. For sure, man. You be safe out there, man.
All right, for sure,
Nice
brother.
talking to you.
You
Yes,
too.
sir.
All right.
Okay.
So let's talk about one thing right quick, man. I seen a comment. I don't know who it is. Let me see if I can highlight it real quick. Yeah, Ghost Visions. Ghost Visions say you should never have surrendered your ID 2 videos ago. Well, if you paid attention to the video, you've seen that I told the cop I'm only doing it under duress, right? So if you surrender anything under duress is still a violation. Like I say, this is always chess and sometimes poker. You got to pay close attention to every single detail when you're doing these things, man. You got to, or you can end up in a slight situation. You got to think about it again. Like I said, they create laws and ordinances and rules and policies all the time that supersede our rights. So if I didn't read something, I'm just being transparent. If I didn't read something that was possibly in the Safety Act, how could I even go back and forth with somebody that's saying it's in there, right? Right? So, but to still protect myself, I made sure that I let him know that it will be under duress if it isn't in there. And like I said, that should always suffice, long as you convey that to them. It was a clear violation. Obviously, he used that to misrepresent the law. But now we know moving forward that no one would be able to tell me that again, because I know for a fact now that it ain't in there, right? But like I say, they do it all the time. Just think about it real quick. You can go in this the whole point. You can go inside of a courthouse and record, right? But you can't go inside the courtroom. Now, isn't that a rule? Isn't that a courtroom rule that violates and supersedes the law? So you can never say, man, you know that they can't make laws that supersede your rights. Well, there's one right there, right? You can't record in a courtroom, right? It's still a public place, right? So, I mean, come on, it's obvious, man. But yeah, we ain't gonna let up on that one, though. Y'all be hearing more about that one. Well, thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. TJ family?
How you feeling, man? Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling out of Waco, Texas.
Man, shout out to Texas, man. How you feeling today?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm just getting some more information from you, some education, man, because a lot of people are scared to stand up. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they want to talk about it, but they want to act out it. You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right. That's right. You're right.
See, one thing about it is they gotta respect us in public, and that's all. We're not asking much because I started doing it in my city. Like I go to the child support, I go to the food stamp location. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here and I'm getting my people. We doing the same thing down here, and a lot of people are scared. They back it down, and I'm gonna stay out of it because they're not educated. And once they watch the video, they're like, "Oh man, wow! I never knew that we had rights."
Yeah. And like you said, a lot of them got that fear, man. But see, and you know what? They know the powers that be. They understand that fear can control you. That's why they like to promote fear. They like to promote and put things out there that would scare you in order to stop and halt you from doing what's right. So you got to be fearless with this, man. But it's a scary thing though too. But just like I say, keep putting God first, man, and He'll guide you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And one more question. I was watching your video when you was in like the child support. No. You was at the probation officer. And, I ain't gonna say her name. I don't know her name, but it was a client in there, and she was all like just outrageous because you had a camera.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, he's trying to give you some education, so you want to come here. See, now you belong to them, so you got to do what they tell you to do, and you mad at him because he is not in a system, and they can't, you have to come in at 9 o'clock. We need you to pee in the cup. If you have your money for the fee, if you don't, we're going to take you to jail. So you mad at him for exercising freedom, what they fight for in the 60s and the 50s. It's just America is not against us, but they're not with us.
That's right. You know what, man? I'm not, and it's crazy. I know exactly the video you was talking about. She was on probation. She just went completely off the Richter scale, man. And then when we first came in there, I ain't even had a camera on her or anything. But it seemed like she was already upset with her probation officer prior to us walking in. But I was watching John. I don't know if are you familiar with a YouTuber, John Felix?
Yes, sir.
Man, I was watching his live, man, and he had one of those frauditor channel guys on there, going back and forth. Man, he said, man, shout out to John Felix, man. He a legend, man. But he dude said some cold stuff about Americans, man. Like he basically broke it down to say like most of us are we just blind, deaf, and dumb, man. It's like it's like we're willing. What I got from his message is like most of us are willing to allow the government to infringe on our rights. And that's sad. And like he said, if it wasn't for the First Amendment auditing community and certain patriots stepping up to uphold, man, our rights will be gone, man. It's only a selective few of us left. So
Yes, sir.
I really appreciated that, man. You know, shout out to John Felix again, man. But it's
Yeah,
true,
because I
brother.
learned a lot from him too, like watching his videos. But see, when I watch yours, you go like it's like you actually in. It's like more interesting watching yours. Like he's good, but it's just that you educate people in different ways. It's the same education, but you go a different way with it.
No, I feel yeah, and I think John. I think John is more or less like the activist part of like he said he's been doing it since he said he was doing it in the '90s, way before internet was even thought of, and he's more of like a commentator where he get the videos and he a real cold analyst though, man. I don't he's super cold up there when he breaking down these videos
Oh,
and
yeah, I
stuff,
know
man.
it. I really get bad.
Yeah,
I think it's a new time and generation, and I think that if they had internet back then, he would have got more like videos would have been out more.
yeah, that's
And
true.
right now, in this time, the internet is big. Because I'm 38, so I didn't grow up with internet. So now, this young generation, y'all have rights that we wasn't gave because they hid it from us.
All right, I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah,
Yeah, I educated, and I got like that in my city. You know, it's a population of like 200,000, but they're taking all the urban stuff away from here.
oh wow.
So I'm telling my people, don't fight. Just go hang out down there. You talking about, oh no, that's what other people know. We are invited too. We're not
Right.
segregated anymore. So you walk into any building they open up, any restaurant, any park, any activity, you're welcome to come. You just gotta know how to act in public and don't let them label you. That's all. And that's all you telling the people, man. Don't let them label you. You know, go out there, exercise your right, stand up. You know, you don't have to back down because you haven't done anything wrong. That's the only thing you're telling people. I haven't done anything wrong, so why should I have to give you my ID? I'm just exercising my rights. With the freedom of press. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing because suspicion of a crime is not a crime.
That's correct. You're absolutely correct.
Just because you suspect me or you think I'm doing something, that's your opinion. That's what you're thinking. You don't have an actual case number. Well, I'm charging you. It's case number. You know, it just a lot of people don't understand their rights in America. And you know, you don't have to pull out a gun. You don't have to fight. You just have to be educated.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. I wish more, man. Look, you just said a mouthful right there, man. And you know what? Because a lot of people like to get violent. You know, thinking violence is going to get change things, right? But it don't. Long as you know what you're talking about and you got that pen, you can. If you can get a pen and a piece of paper, I guarantee you that's way more mightier than a sword or a gun, a knife or anything. Trust me.
Because I went to where I was at. I went to the VA and I asked to fill out a FOIL. And they looked at me like I was crazy. They was like, don't tell me you one of the YouTubers coming to exercise your rights. I said, yes, I am, because I know I haven't had this in this town. And they was like, well, what is a FOIL? And I had to explain to them what it is. And she was like, well, we can't do that here. This is something. And I said, you know what, man? I'm just going to walk out. And I just leave you this facility because I know where you're going with it. And I don't want to argue with y'all. So I'm going to let you have this because it really don't mean nothing to me. I was just exercising my rights. But since you so determined away, I'm going to let you have it. But I will be back. And when I come back, I'm going to have 2 or 3 people with their phones. And we're going to argue for you. And then if she turns away, that's when I will go to the next chapter and, you know, how laws will get called. And they will come out, I will educate them, and they will educate her. And I thought I will be back. So, you know, I'm just educating my people down here, and I got to get back to education. And I'm watching the live right now. TK family, and much love.
Oh man, well I appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot for being here. All right. Man, another thing I want to point out too, the whole thing with the chief of police, y'all already know about the situation. A couple of channels, man, I want to shout out for highlighting, man, that I actually seen. Shout out to Direct D. Direct D covered it. Man, I appreciate it, man, because the story definitely needs to get out there. Like I say, man, everybody needs to know what's going on and be aware. Another channel, if you guys not up on, Hannibal is Hungry. Man, shout out to you, brother, man. I appreciate you for highlighting the story as well. And I forgot to do that a couple of weeks ago, man, but I wanted to make note that I wanted to do it today, man. So shout out to those channels for highlighting that story, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
This is OG, Jay Speed. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Okay, how you doing? First thing I like to say, brother, keep up the good work. I ran into you about 8 months ago. I'm in Cali, but I'm really from Charlotte, North Carolina. I spend most of my time in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been an advocate for the homeless and the mentally challenged out in California.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I like what you do is back in 1970, I think it was like 77, I ran into a book that's called The Law in You. It's the only book that I probably read from cover to cover.
Okay.
And, it's an old book now, but it really covered all 52 states and 2 commonwealths. And I do what you do, but I do it mostly in the courtroom. I'm not an auditor, but I help people in giving them information that even their lawyers won't give them.
Okay.
So, because a lot of times lawyers within themselves are the trouble in that courtroom because they're trying to send their kids to Princeton and Harvard while they make you suffer and rob your bank account. One of the things I would like for you to do, just from the last event you had when the chief, the thing you went through.
Okay.
I would like for you to pair yourself up, bro. You talk about you got to pick your shots and understanding, just like you just got to explain just not too long ago about giving up your license was not giving up your rights. You said the right, correct thing. You did it under duress. So that still is a break of your constitutional rights. So you can always peel that onion back and sue people just for that. And people think you have to always go to jail to make a point. No, you don't.
That's correct. You're right. You're right. You're right.
The biggest point of making of all this is your exposure of what has actually been happening.
That's right. And see, you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I've the people, because you get so many people, man. That take that ride, take the ride. I think, just me personally, I believe the people that's looking for an auditor to get arrested, I believe they're looking and watching these videos for entertainment, because to see someone put in the handcuffs, obviously that's entertaining to them. Because how could you know that even them just threatening me with arrest should suffice in terms of violations go? Why do I need to get arrested if I'm violated prior to the arrest? You just want to see me arrested. And plus another thing, my whole thing with that that whole argument is, because even I had an auditor, I'm gonna be honest, I had an auditor, a nice, good, decent auditor, top notch, one of the top notch auditors tell me that I should take the arrest more. And I had to ask him, how can I put my trust, if it's a police, put it like this, if it's a police officer right here telling me, sir, we're gonna put you under arrest if you don't do X, Y, Z. Now, obviously that's a tyrannical police officer. So you're telling me that I should put my trust back into that same officer to make sure I make it home safe? I'm being threatened with arrest by a tyrannical officer, but I should go in the back of his cruiser, go back to the police station, and hope, wish, and pray that he let me go. That don't make sense to me, man. Why would I willingly go with somebody that's already violating me?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, man.
None of that, man. Let me tell you something. Me being a YouTuber for 15 years and things that I do, what I find out a lot about people who do watch a lot of videos, they're looking for that world star moment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They will ask you to do something that they wouldn't even do.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
And so I'm not in it to chase anyone else's glory.
That's right.
I'm in there for a finished product, and that's what people don't understand. Your finished product is exposing police, the way they have turned the United States into almost like a Nazi camp, where you fear for your life. Look, if the police was really doing their job, every time they would get behind you, put a smile on your face because you know you're protected. But you know you can't do that in the United States.
That's right.
Especially if you got a lot of melanin in your skin. And so your greatest job is to get it exposed.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But I would like for your safety, and I'm just telling you, been an advocate for 40 years. It's good that you could be the Lone Ranger now, but you see as you get more popular, they're going to try every trick under the sun. And if you got another person there, even if they was to take your cameras away from you, you got somebody else who's shooting the shot too. Okay. And that's one of the things some of the guys out here in California do. They started off single, then they started doubling up. Because it's for your safety.
You're right.
In the end of the day, you want to go home, man.
You're absolutely correct about that. You're right. And you know what? Shout out to Brown Sugar in the chat when she said what happened to me is a prime example, meaning with the whole chief thing, when the chief was trying to ID me, and I was telling him no, he was like, okay, well, let's go back here to be fingerprinted so we can see, you know, we're trying to cooperate, and look what happened. I almost didn't make it out of that situation. So it's like you got to be careful with taking the arrest with tyrannical people. They might unalive you. We can't be so you're absolutely correct, man, to have just some backup cameras. I every time I go now, I got secret cameras recording from everywhere. We ain't gonna really put it out there because we know they watching the video, but you can rest assured it ain't just the phone no more.
Yeah, I got that. But let me tell you something else. Just like when you put your camera up and they watching you, right? They always try to be sometimes on their best conduct when you are watching them, right?
Right.
So think about this. When somebody's watching you in them, that actually add a different level of your control of the situation.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I always tell people, it's okay to be smart, tactful, and understand things, but it's more present in this day and time to be wise. And knowing, you know, all the great people in this country who have did great things and was nonviolent, they ended up being assassinated. So you stepping into a realm that it's been going on so long, they don't get so comfortable with it. Now you starting to buck against, like I buck against the pharmaceutical company. When they come after you, they're coming after you strong. Mm-hmm. And extra level of protection is always good, my brother. And just keep doing what you're doing. I keep my prayers out of you because I understand you're a God-fearing man. And when you're a God-fearing man, you can't have fear and God in the same place, occupying your body.
You're absolutely correct, brother. I really appreciate them words wholeheartedly, man. I appreciate you for being there, brother.
Yes, sir. Now I'll be tuning in. Oh, tell your subscribers, because I've been having you on notifications about 3 months and I never get a notification of it. So what I had to do is unsubscribe and subscribe again, and that's when I start getting notifications. So I know YouTube players, they play these games. You can have subscribers and they never get notification, even they want to know when you come coming on, they had to unsubscribe, then subscribe again.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me that, man. I'm glad you told me. I'm definitely of everybody in the chat. We got one of the TTA family members, brother, on the line right now, saying if you guys aren't getting notifications for videos and lives, to unsubscribe from TTA and then resubscribe. He said it has worked for him. At first, he wasn't getting any notifications, but now he's getting them when he unsubscribed and resubscribed. So we appreciate that, brother. Thanks for that info.
Yeah, peace and love, and always strive for the truth.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are when you're calling from.
Oh shit, I done got through. If you know the song, sing along. In your neighborhood, I'm gonna call TTA. I ain't afraid of no tyrant.
Oh man, I appreciate that, brother.
I tell you, I was gonna come up with a theme song for you. I always put that in your in the comments.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it in there the other day, man. I was cracking up, man.
What's going on now?
Man, just chilling, man. Trying to enjoy, the Labor Day weekend, man. What you got planned this weekend, brother?
There's nothing but work and cleaning. I'm supposed to have, 3 days, supposed to enjoy a 3-day weekend off, but when you're a boss, you gotta continue. There's no days off, really. So.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm coming from Rochester, New York, or whatever. Question: I always wanted to ask you this, but I always forget every time I get on the phone with you. What made you cut your dreads?
Honestly, man, a lot of people ask me that, man. I felt like New Year, new everything. I just wanted to turn over a new in a lot of different categories. Fashion, the look itself, everything, man. I've just been doing a lot of different things, man. So just want to just do something new. Got tired of it. It's been about 5-6 years, so let's start over.
Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I don't cut my hair about 3 times and got here again, and probably gonna cut it before this year with. But I always watch the videos when I'm waiting on the video to drop. I go back and watch the videos from the very beginning to see if I missed something or missed the video that happened to get put out that I didn't see. Did you drop a video this weekend, this Friday or Saturday?
No, I didn't drop one Friday.
No.
I gotta do. I was going to drop it Friday. I was actually going to drop it Friday, but I got to do some real extensive work on this one. It kind of got. It was like a lot of noise and stuff, so I'm trying to delete a lot of stuff before I just put it out there. I want you guys to be able to hear everything. So yeah, I'll drop that. I'll be dropping it this top of this week though for sure.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that sometimes I'm like, I don't get the notification and I end up missing it. I'd be mad as hell, but
yeah, I got you, man. Definitely gonna be dropping it this top of the week. Yep.
I want to know about that girl that got your medical records that ended up getting fired. Like, what happened with that situation?
Oh man, that's heating up, man. It's just crazy that you said that. Everybody think that that case is just gone, and no, that's getting ready to heat up. And when I say heat up, I mean in the courtroom. Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, we getting ready to litigate that thing, man. Yeah, that's gonna get real serious, man. So
especially with the cop that lied, what happened with him? Oh, you can't speak on it just yet.
No, we could kind of speak on it just without revealing everything. But with the cops that lied, that's that whole entire case. The lady with the medical records and the cops, they all tied into it. So that entire case is heating up.
I was just so disgusted. You was being so nice to him, and then he was lying to you the whole time, going back there telling them one thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Had it not been for them damn 4 years of them cameras, them body cams, you would have never known.
Yep. Man. And that's and that's the beautiful thing about these cameras, man, because it shows what, like you said, and you know what's crazy? He on camera actually saying that if it wasn't for cameras, I would have got thrown out of there by now.
Right.
That's crazy, man. Right. So, yeah.
And the lady, whoever the person that was in charge, I forgot her name, the lady that was taking your, what you call it, whatever you fill out to get their names and stuff like that, public records.
Yeah, the FOIA.
She should have been fired too, because she knew good goddamn well those was false names on that paper before she took it.
That's correct.
He came back to try to say, well, we didn't give it to you. Well, you knew goddamn, you looked right at the paper. Ain't like you just took the paper and put it in a folder or something. You looked right at the paper, read the shit, and you know damn well none of them names on that paper didn't exist. So she should have been fired too.
You absolutely correct. And you know what? That's like when she's called to give her deposition, that it won't be nothing that she can say to go against that at all. Like when you accepted that FOIA, you know that those names was fake. So even after your boss, even after human resources told you to give me the right names, you still accepted a piece of paper with fake names. Oh, you're liable as well.
Right.
Yeah.
People are always trying to protect people's feelings, and I'm like, I just don't understand that. Even when the police come there, they literally sit there and tell you, yeah, you got the right to do it, but just make sure you don't put the camera on them. And, when people come in here, don't put the camera on. How you gonna tell me I got the right to do something, but then try to say, but care about their feelings at the same time?
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, man. But to answer your question, man, it's definitely heating up, man. It's finna get real, man. It's finna get real.
I can't wait, man. And regardless of what everybody's saying, before I let you go, you did the right thing, man. You was on fucking point. Like, you think fast. Like, when that person came in there, because let me tell you, I used to work with a dude, and I hope you're watching, his name Kessler. I used to do security. The first thing every time we get a call to come up to a room with an unruly patient, the first thing he doing is walking up there, putting his damn gloves on, ready to go to war. And when that cop came in there, putting his gloves on, and regardless of that cop was, lying about whatever the case is, you did the right thing. Because it could have been a deja vu, the same thing that happened with that chief. Had you not surrender over your license and give him your name.
That's right. That's right, brother. You know what?
Whatever they did wrong, take care of that shit later. But for that moment right there, you did the right thing.
And you know what? And look, that's crazy that you can see it that way, bro. And a lot of people don't want to see it that way, but you're right. In that moment,
they want entertainment. They want to see you in cuffs and I'm like, fuck all that. You got to go home. At the end of the day, you got to go home. Make sure you go home.
That's right, and that's the whole point. It's about literally when these people come in, man. You got to survey the whole situation. Like, man, okay, I can see they ready to go hands on. So obviously they looking for any little thing to go hands on. So you got to be able to know what you're doing, man. Because like I say, it could end up in tragedy, man. But then even on top of that, even still to the point is I didn't want to argue something that if I wasn't for sure either, though. I don't know if it's in the Safety Act or not. So I don't want to make it seem like, no, it's not. And what if it is? Because like I say, they write up laws and ordinances that violate our rights all the time. So
you would have been in jail with a charge on your record just for their excitement and entertainment. Like, nah.
Exactly. Yeah, so you're right, bro. You're right. We paying attention, man. And for all the other people, man, like I said, they watching these videos for entertainment, man. We ain't trying to entertain. We gonna entertain last, but the first thing we gonna do is educate. So
exactly. Like, we already know, like, deep down inside, like, you probably messed up. So take care of that lady. You was able to leave out of there uncuffed, unbeat, and unkilled.
That's right.
And take care of his ass later. Everybody know now he fucked up. So
yeah, it's all good. So that's what I say. He won't get away with it. So, and like I say, it's still a chess match. That was his move. He made that move. He's up a piece right now. But now when I went and checked the Safety Act, now I'm up a piece. Now we're gonna see the end result. So it's all good.
Denzel said it the best in Training Day. This shit chess, not chess.
You right. Straight up.
Yeah, what about I'm supporting you, man. It's 585. Keep doing your thing, bro. I'm with you.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, man, this is chess, always chess and not checkers, man. And like I say, sometimes poker. Man. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
What's good with you, TTA? This is Moses with Kansas City Accountability, man.
Oh man, shout out to Kansas City Accountability, man. Everybody in the house, Kansas City in the house, man. Y'all get over there to his channel, man, if y'all don't know about him. What's good with you, brother?
Yes, sir. Just kind of check in, man. I still would love to have that conversation with you, you know, off the line, man. I
Okay.
had several issues been happening, just still getting detained. They still letting me go, but I know you got information on like steps to take. I know you're not a lawyer, but you've been doing this for a while. And a lot of people in my comments be like, hey, I know you weren't CTA. I'll be like, yeah, that's big bro, you know. So, but one thing I do want to ask you that I can't ask you on live is if you get like assaulted or maybe like a battery on a officer battery on you, when you go make that complaint, do you have to give them your name, or is it still good to do that anonymous?
You know, that's a great question, man, because they always try to say in order to file the complaint in terms of their policy, they want you to give your information. But then again, on the flip side, you can do it anonymously if you have any fear of retaliation. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like in the middle. What I do is it depends on the situation. Like when we're going to file a complaint, if it's anything that has to do with retaliation, then I'm going to fill out the complaint anonymously, and we're going to go from there. Because no matter what, you still have a right to file your complaint. No one can tell you can't file it. I don't care if you don't do what they don't want you to do, you still have a right to do it. Now, the way that they handle your complaint is another thing. Like, say you don't put your name and your information on it, then they can say, well, this is not a legitimate complaint. You didn't fill it out right, so we're going to trash it. So that'll be something you'll have to deal with. But in terms of writing it down and turning it in, you can do that whenever no matter what they say they require it. You can still do it regardless.
Okay, now to piggyback on that, how long should I wait to do like a follow-up to see like what are they doing on that complaint before I realize they trashed it or did something else with it?
And what I would do, so I always throw that out there so it won't sound, it won't be any legal advice. But what I always do when I fill out a complaint, I try to give them 3 weeks by good faith. 21 days, 21 good days should be enough time to investigate. If they don't get back with me within those 21 days, then I always go back and try to follow up that way.
Okay, and then one of my last questions I'm gonna ask you though, because one of my last videos I didn't post it yet because I'm waiting on the body cam footage because the officer she cuffed me for recording on the sidewalk. I was recording. I got a little snippet of the video up. Everybody want me to. If you go on my channel, you'll see I put up like a 2 minute 40-second video. It's just a little snippet, but it got a lot of traction. Everybody like, hey, where's the full video? I'm like, hey, the lady turned off my camera. I'm waiting on the body cam footage and the police call just to give you guys a better video.
Okay.
But, I was just standing on the sidewalk. When the police showed up, the other officer that put up with him like, hey, this bank, one of the banks that they built it right on the sidewalk. The other officer like, hey, they own all this sidewalk. And while we waiting on the supervisor, they cuffed me up for like 10 plus minutes.
Oh,
the
wow.
Supervisor came. The supervisor made them let me go though, and I was able to get my camera phone back on. But I'm waiting for that body cam footage so you guys can see what happened the in between time. But for something like that, I reach out to lawyers. It's kind of hard to find a lawyer to pick up a case like that.
Yeah,
Do you really have a case in a situation like that? Because they illegally detained you, they turn off your camera and so forth. Do you have a case in a situation like that?
Yeah, you do. You do, because anytime they violate your rights, you got a case all day long. And you're right. It is very hard to find a lawyer to take these cases, man. That's why, man, you know what? I'm going to make sure I lock your number in, brother. I'm going to do that because you don't want to really,
You want better, man.
text me when you get off live, bro. Make sure you text me from your phone and let me know what you talking, because we got to chop it up about a lot.
I'm a cash app you a couple of dollars, and I'm going to leave my number in the cash app.
Okay. That's cool. You ain't got to, though. You ain't got to do that, bro. But if you want to, that's cool. I appreciate it. But whatever you do, make sure I know that it's you calling from this number because we got to chop it up about a lot, bro. We got to.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna text the number and I'm gonna do both, man, because I know we need to talk, man, and I know one of these days we're gonna do a video together, man. Because if you come to Kansas City, man, it's gonna be wild.
Oh man, we definitely coming to Missouri, man. That's crazy, man.
They wild on the Missouri side, so I've been doing a few trying to see. Is there a cop that know the law? So I was really shocked when I went to Gladstone on the Kansas side, man. They don't even ask me why I'm recording. They don't ask me for ID. I was really shocked because they got a bad rep up there. So I had met with the captain. He invited me to come to the station. He'll give me a tour. I'm still going to do it. It seems like people don't really like the positive ones. Everybody, like you said, everybody want to see you get arrested, man.
Yeah.
And one more thing before I let you go too, man. One of my bank videos, I was recording Patriots Bank. Did you know they let me come in the bank and I got a mask on?
What? Oh wow.
You gotta go take a look at it, man. It ain't got that many views, like it's probably like 8,000 views. It's Patriots Bank.
I'm gonna go check you out, bro. I got you.
And man, I'm standing on the. I don't know if you're sure what a Pooh Shiesty mask is, man.
Yeah.
I had a hat, sunglasses, and a Pooh Shiesty mask, and she invited me in to come and get a sucker and a bottle of water, man, and let me walk around the bank recording it.
Man,
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna drop my number, and I know I'm gonna hear from you whenever you're available. I know you're a busy man, and I definitely respect that. I just can't wait to hear from you. We chop it up soon, sir.
I got you, brother.
All right, James. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
One.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are where you're calling from.
Hi, TTA family. How you doing?
Man, doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. This is Shalise Newman,
Okay, where you calling from?
Paducah, Kentucky.
Now, shout out to Kentucky, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, and I want you to give a shout out to my mother, Lola Williams, in Selma, Tennessee, as well.
Man, shout out.
I know you busy.
I got you. I'm gonna do it right now, though. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to Mama Lola out there. Where she at?
Selma, Tennessee.
Out there in Tennessee. We love you, Lola. If you could make sure she see this video too.
Yes, I will. I'll put her up on you.
Okay.
But anyway, I wanted to ask you, I had seen the video of you going, I believe it was in the library, and they had called the police on you on that day. And I know you usually, you said you're not required to give you, to present your ID, not unless it's a crime or
Right.
something in that nature. And he said that the chief had told you that it was a new law that came out, something, and he said it was several pages.
Right.
And he said you wasn't aware of it, and then you end up hopping over to the police station. Is there an update on that?
Yeah, so we've actually been talking about that with a couple of different other TTA family members calling in today. Well, I went over there. So since then, I have been doing research on the Safety Act. So it's a new Safety Act. Yeah, and that's nowhere in there at all.
Wow.
A lot of the family members in the comments said they looked it up as well. So it's been confirmed that the police misrepresented the law to violate our rights that day. But
Exactly.
well, my thing that day, I didn't want to get into a back and forth with him if I didn't know if it was in there or not. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. So.
Yeah, I didn't believe it from the jump, man. I said I can't wait to say I'm sorry. I'm running a little bit late today, but nevertheless, thank you for calling and you answered my question. And hey, may look forward to you coming to Paducah, Kentucky one day.
Man, bro, we got Kentucky on the to-do list. You can rest assured that.
Okay, I'm Shalise Newman, and I reside here in Paducah, Kentucky. I've been here probably about 25 years. And things like that, but yeah, I know you're busy, and hey, look forward to seeing you Sunday afternoon.
All right, appreciate you. Thanks for calling.
All right, thank you, baby.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are where you're calling from.
Hey, man, I'm Crisis calling from Jersey City, man. Jersey City.
Man, shout out to Jersey City. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm all right, man. I'm glad to be talking to you. I'm glad to be hearing the voice, man, because I watch you every single day, bro.
Oh, man, I appreciate
From
it,
the
bro.
top TTA family.
I appreciate that, man.
We here to just walk into this place and here, make sure that we can exercise our rights to film in public and do that unmolested. Listen, bro. When I tell you that I'm inspired by what you're doing, you have lit a fire in me that one day you are going to see what I'm talking to you about right now for sure. I'm talking about within weeks.
Okay.
I've been cooking up. You inspired me to hit the streets, bro. I've had things that because I didn't have the knowledge, I've been tied up in a lot of things, lost a lot of funds. But because of the knowledge that I'm watching on the guys that do the stuff that you do, I've been fighting back and I'm getting great results, and I've been documenting it the entire time.
Oh,
I just
man.
want to give you your props on that, man. What you're doing God's work, sir.
Man, I really, man, that's deep right there, bro. That touched me, man. Man, that touched me, brother.
You gonna remember me. Look out for a Jersey City Police Accountability Crisis. I ain't even start the channel. I just gathered up all the content. I got 10 episodes ready.
Oh, man, hey, I can't wait, brother. I'm gonna highlight it too. Soon as you get it started, brother, I'm gonna put you out there.
How do I send you a message when that thing is active? Like, how do I reach you? This number, should I keep this?
Yeah, keep this number. Matter of fact, keep it. And when we hang up off live, text me. Text me everything, like the name of your channel you just said, and make sure I know it's you so I can lock you in, bro.
100%, man. Within a week, I'm gonna have it up because I already just been editing the content and stuff like that. Logo done. I had my boy do a theme song for it, bro. Like, I love that style. You might see some of yourself in my style. You know, there's a couple of you guys that, you know, I'm a mixture of, but yours get a little bit more views because you and what you're doing. I heard you say that you're not trying to entertain people, you're trying to educate them. But if you look in the comments, I put the comment, education and entertainment is what I like to call and coin the phrase of edutainment. You probably
I like that. I like that.
Edutainment is what you're doing, brother, because you can't just feed people medicine. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You gotta put some flavor on it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You grasped that. You grasped that concept and mastered it, sir.
I appreciate that, bro. Man, I really appreciate that.
Real talk. Yo, listen, man. I thank you for this opportunity. It just came on my feed. I said, so if I call this number, I'm gonna get bro. You can't look at somebody every day at 8 a.m. before you walk out the door, and you change the course of my day. You know what I mean? Because now I'm walking around expecting respect. Expecting and demanding it.
There you go. You better believe it.
And I know, and the laugh be killing me too, because it's killing it kills people when you talk with that. And I think that's where my style, I gotta work on keeping the anger down, because when I'm disrespected, I start to waving the hands, but you give off a chuckle that just brings you all the way down. And that's the laugh right there. Bro, my name is Crisis, bro. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I promise you will never forget that you had this conversation with me.
You know what? I definitely won't, bro. And make sure as soon as you hang up, text me everything, bro.
Definitely. Watch this, bro. Watch this. You're going to enjoy this, man.
I got you.
For real, man. Yo, salute to you. And I'm definitely a part of the TTA family.
Appreciate you being here, brother. Thanks a lot.
You call out your people family, too. I like that whole thing, too. These not your fans. You address them as family because you're doing this for them, too.
That's correct. You absolutely correct.
I'm just letting you know you're giving off what you're trying to give off, brother, and I salute you forever.
I appreciate you. Salute you, too, brother.
No doubt. Enjoy your day, and you will be hearing from me.
I got you.
My man.
All right. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the TTA family, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna be looking forward to that video, man. And that young brother right there said he's inspired, man. Man, y'all just don't know, man. Hey, I promise y'all, man. I promise y'all right now, man. TTA family, man, I love y'all, man. Real talk, man. Y'all is the reason. Y'all is the reason, man. You know what I mean? And we keep putting God first. Man, I got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys, man. I'm trying to TTA, man. I be thinking like all out the box, man. You know, I try to think bigger than what's in front of me, man. So I'm trying to put something together where I can involve all you guys, man. Every single one of y'all, man. And it's got something to do with it's a cash giveaway, man. And I'm trying to see how can I incorporate. Like, I just want to be able to put everybody, I want to have all of y'all involved, man. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but we definitely going to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my whole thing is, it's just me. I'm not saying everybody should feel this way. or another auditor, I don't know. But I'm talking about me. I feel like not only just getting out here fighting for we the people, but you got to always give back to we the people, man. You got to, man. You got to. It's a vital necessity that I do. And that's the reason why I do it, man. So, man, I love you guys. Real talk, man. I got to make a run. I was trying to keep it at an hour for you guys, but I just wanted to make sure I get on here and holler at you guys, give you guys a couple of times. We usually rock out like an hour and 30, but today I just got to make a quick run, man. Got to take Connor, man. We got to get Connor together, man. Our next live, man. I'm gonna bring my boy on, man. He sleep right now, but we're gonna bring Connor on the next time, man. And man, I love you guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay locked in with me. Go on.